Hello, everyone. Well, I think we're live. It's a beautiful evening here. I don't know where you're at, if it's a beautiful evening or what. So let me double check to make sure we're at the right place. So you can see my pup right there. One is watching, one is not feeling the best though. Oh, 1 second here so you can see both of them. So here we go. Are they funny? They both get their windows. Yeah, my granite is not feeling the best today. Poor baby. Okay, let's see here. What the heck happened here? Here we go. It is working, right? Hello, everyone. Yep. Okay, we are on. That's the way I like it. So, okay, I see some people jumping in. Awesome. So, let me double check. Here we go. So, it's so much going on, I don't even know where to start. So, I cannot wait to do the cards though. But the stamps that I'm using, it's already low inventory. It's retiring. My lovely After the Storm stamp set. It's part of the retiring from the annual catalog, and I checked before going live, and it's that stamp set, it's already low inventory. So with that being said, you know what that means. If you don't have it and you wish to have it, now it's the time to get it, right? Let me tell you some of the stuff that it's already sold out. So with the list, if you didn't see the list yet, in the description of this video, I put, my blog post where to get the list. And also you're going to see all the amazing, did I say amazing, discount. It's huge. We get a lot at 50%, 40%, 20%. So right now sold out, Sending Uggs, the stamp set and the bundle. That's with the dice, right? Well, the bundles, because it's with the stamp set. The stamp set, it's sold out. Timeless Tropical stamp set, Way to Goat, Forever Blossom. This is all stamp set I'm reading. Perfectly Plaid, Banner here, Bird and Branch, Love of Leaves, and then Just Jade, the re-inker. So you see, it's starting to sell out already. So with that being said, what's on the list when we say while supplies last, it is while supplies last or May 2nd, whichever come first. But you see, the list just came out yesterday and we already got stuff sold out. And like I said, this lovely stamp set, it's getting retiring, and that's what we're using tonight. And if you cannot see lovely, but I get some of my favorite sample. This stamp set, it's very versatile. I use it for Christmas, I use it for like Easter, I use it just because, and so on. I love it. Yes, I can be biased a little bit, of course, right? But you can check my blog and you're going to have lots of inspiration there. So with that being said, like I said, the link, it's in the description of this video to get all the information on the product that is getting retiring from the new catalog, and also the discounted. Also, we know Stampin'Up told us that the shipping will be increasing April 1st. That is next week. So it's going to increase $1. So the basic shipping, instead of $6.95, it's going to be $7.95. So that it's and over the 69, or then it's going to be 79. Then it's going to be 11% instead of 10%. So right now would be a good time to stock up on some product. Then May 3rd, they told us a list of product that it's going up in price. So here's some of the basic one. The blending brush are going up. It's 50 cents or $1.50, I think. All cardstock, it's going up. I think all cardstock, the color, the white, the vanilla, it's going up 50 cents a pack. The ink pads are going up 50 cents a pack. The re-inker, 25 cents a bottle. The jewels, the basic pearl and the basic rhinestone, they're going up $1. So instead of 5, they're going up to 6. So with that being said, now you know, maybe you want to shop before May 3rd, right? Before the new catalog. Or really, maybe you want to do that before April 1st, save on the shipping. It's not every company that give us a heads up, hey, our price is going to go up. So I'm very thankful that Stampin'Up give us the update. So keep that in mind. And also the link that I get below, I get the simple inventory sheet, meaning like for all the color of cardstock, ink, re-inker, blends, and so on. So you can take your inventory and decide what you want to stock up before they go up. So you can go and print that there. So that it's all in a nutshell. So now I'm talking about the new catalog. I bet you're saying, well, where's the catalog? So the catalog go live to customer on May 3rd. They're going to start being shipping in April. And if you a demonstrator or you would like to join my team, and you don't have to do what I do. You can join just to be a discount shopper, right? Not just, that's a big token. So then we're going to be able, us, demonstrator, to start ordering a selected product on April 1st, and that's going to include the new colors. So it's always a nice perk. Not only we get a discount as a demonstrator, but we see the catalog first, like we saw it yesterday, and also we can order before. So on my blog at frenchiestamps.com, right at the top, I got Q&A. It's no string attached. Trust me, when I say that, I mean that. No string attached. Okay, now I'm flipping because I cannot wait to share. We're doing 2 cards tonight. It's a little bit longer, okay? Little bit longer for tonight. Okay, so, and I got all the supplies listed below in the description. You're going to have the supplies list. Like I said, this stamp set we're using tonight, it's on low inventory. But check this out. Is that the most gorgeous Christmas doll, Easter card? But it could be too, if you're not doing Easter, you cannot put the cross, and it's going to be a nice sunrise in the middle. Okay? So let's get started. We're going to start with this one, and then I'm going to do it, and I'm going to change this one a little bit, okay? So in case that some of the stamp set would sell out quick, and some people are not done with their Easter card and happen to up on this video, well, we can do a little bit still. And here, this one, I did it when I got my stamp set last year, about this time. That was when I did, and I used like the big sun ray in the back. This time, we're just going to use the little one, okay? So, now we're going to start with this here. So we're going to go, hey, Ruth, it's here. And talking about that stamp set, Ruth, I need to show you what I did. Ruth did, 1 minute, where the heck, here we go. So last week, Ruth was live, and she did her Easter card, and I tried to attempt them, Ruth. And see, I sponged mine around, and it's kind of, I feel like that's on Good Friday here with the dark in the back. So see that again, it's using the rake, and it's stamped here, here, there, and there. And I get Ruth's link also on one of my posts, but Ruth, it's Artful Stamping with Ruth. I call her the queen of one-sheet wonder. So beautiful. But she did this, and she did many things with the After the Storm, and I just love it. So that's what I attempt with that, but you see the cross, it's just, and then I was trying this the shadow in the back. Hers, she didn't sponge like that. I think hers, it's more clean. It was beautiful. But that's what, remember, the minute I see something that really get my attention, I have to just wipe off and try it. But here is the attempt of root across. I think it's amazing what you can do with that stamp set. Okay, now let's get jiggy with it. And we're gonna have two winners for tonight. The first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna use the small cloud with okay, I got two greens here. I got Evening Evergreen and I got Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the meadow here. So I'm just stamping like coming in a V, if that makes sense. I did kind of this meadow, but this time we're going to add the cross, okay? So that's about right. See? Boom. Now I'm going to close this one. And that was Evening Evergreen. Now I'm going to add some Mossy Meadow, just some different green in this, okay? Oops. And then I'm going to sponge a bit in that. I just wanted to have it like we got, see now it look more like a meadow, right? Now what we're going to start with, we're going to start with my lightest color, and that's going to be So Saffron. So I'm going to go ahead, start with my So Saffron, and because it's lighter, I'm not really worried about this here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the So Saffron and add the colors. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that this way for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Flirty Flamingo. So Flirty Flamingo. And the other one that I show you with the black at the bottom, we're going to twist that a little bit more tonight. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Melon Mambo. So the Melon Mambo, you want to go more soft, okay? There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead with Crush Curry, and we're going to bring this down, but we want to keep very lighter at the bottom. And that's where the orange going to get there. The reason why I use that pink, it just gives a glow, I think, that I just love it. And you could go as, you know, more orange that you want. And some of you are going to say, why don't you use pumpkin pie? Or why don't you use, or whatever else, a calypso maybe. It's give a different look, trust me. Well, thank you, Rita. Rita said already pretty. See, you have to, I think what happened with sponging, when we sponge, we judge before we're done, and trust me, you have to finish your card. But you see, I go all around darker, and I'm keeping the center a lot lighter. So now I want more of the reddish, so that is Melon Mambo, okay? So I'm going to come. See, I'm going kind of in rainbow, whatever, half moon here. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and add just a little bit of so saffron. Is it so saffron? No. Yeah, so saffron. Now I can go all over this here. See, it already looked like you get the lights, right? Now I'm going to leave that just like that. I'm just going to use a little bit of green. I didn't bring a green. Let me grab something in the green right here. Okay. So I got my green here, and I'm going to use mossy. So I just want to add some in the green here. So I'm just going to come here and add on the side. Here we go. That looked pretty good. Now we're going to take our, I call it the raindrop, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? I need a scrappy paper though. Okay, so I got a scrappy paper here, and I'm going to use, I'm going to start with so saffron, but I bet I'm going to add different color, okay? So we're going to go ahead and, oh, perfect. So saffron, it's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to go lighter, stamp off. Oh, here we go. Voila. So now I got my sunburst of the light coming through. Was that simple? I think so. So I wanted a nice greeting for Easter. I had Happy Easter, but I wanted something more towards this card. I think it's more religious and so on. And sending warm and happy wish and so on. I was like, So Happy Easter, gonna go inside, gonna go perfect inside. But on the outside, I was looking for the perfect greeting, and die. Check this out. Even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. It cannot get any better than that for Easter morning. I don't think so. So again, this stamp set, I say it's a must-have. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this in a corner. I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. And before I stamp, I want to make sure this is straight, and that looked very straight. So I'm going to come right here. Et voila. So now that and the reason why I wanted to stamp my greeting before I put my cross, it's because I get a little mess here, but we're doing another card. I don't want to close all that. It's because then I can adjust where my, whichever it's called, my cross going to go. So we're going to cut this at 1/2 inch. Okay, let's measure that twice. I like this size cross here. I think it's 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch by 4 and 2.5. Okay, we're going to go 1/2 inch. And then 1/2 inch again. So I'm going to go at 4. I'm doing 2 cross because remember we're doing 2 cards. So, okay, 4, and this won't be enough. I don't think so. No. Okay, now I need 2.5. And then we're going to then I'm trying to read a comment, and Karen, I'm not sure. Make the U and a O, and there you go. I'm not sure. I must have missed something someplace. Oh, sun to sun. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I see what you're saying there. Absolutely. Okay. Now I was talking, and what did I do with my two? Okay, here they are. No. Oh my goodness. Now what happened when you talk? What the heck I did with, oh, right there, doy. Okay. Let's save this one. Okay, this, it's right there below my monitor. So you guys going to scream at me when I look for them, okay? So we're going to go ahead and just glue them together. You can, I did some sideways across, whatever. If you want straight or sideways, it don't matter, okay? So let me grab glue dots here. And I was debating for white or purple for the scarf, the cloth around. Easter morning, from what I gather, it's should be white, and like Good Friday should be the purple there. So I'm going with the white. And the best of the best, I think, that was perfect. So the whisper white, the seam binding, that's the, what is a 1/4 inch seam binding, crinkle seam binding, worked perfect for that. So we're going, oops, my goodness, I'm way off here. Let me fix this up here. So what I done, I just took a piece, and we can cut twice, right? I'd rather have too long than too short. Okay, so what I done, right in the center of this, that's the easiest way that I find to do it. Now I'm looking again for my my glue dots. Oh, okay, stuff disappeared tonight. Absolutely, it disappeared. Okay, you're going to see the circle a little bit, but if somebody really see that, their nose are too close to the card, just tell them to back off a bit. Here we go. Now we're going to put that in the back and put that in the back, and we're going to glue that with glue dots also. So let's bring glue dots in the back here. Yeah, I think sun to, yeah, we could just turn that in an O and it would be just right. Absolutely. So now I'm going to twist this here. See, just et voila. See how simple that was? So now this is going to get put with a dimensional. So let's mount that first. So this one going to be mounted on a mossy meadow. So this measure 4 by 5 1/4. My mossy meadow measure 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm laughing because just yesterday I was talking with Ollie and I said, I think I just know one measurement when it comes to cards, and that was exactly the measurement. I just love background or scenery, and it seemed that's the size that I use all the time. Here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and put that on a basic white. You know what? I need to flip this here. We're going to put that here. If I find my... Okay, really? I'm a hot mess tonight. Where all my stuff disappear? And I know it's right under my nose. It's because I get too many ink pad and too many blending brush open here. Oh, look, it was right here. Yeah, it's all spread all over, and I'm afraid I'm going to put my hand and write ink pad and so on. You know what? That was off a bit, so I'm going to flip that around. Here we go. Now I'm going to take dimensional. Well, I'm glad you guys like this. This card is speaking very loudly to me. I always like to do a cross with sunrise for Easter. That's just what I like. And I mean, bunnies and rabbits and chick and all that. It's nice, but I like to have my cross at Easter. So the bunnies and that, I think it's more kiddish, but this it's more my true Easter. Okay, so now, oh, come back here, you. Okay, now I'm going to trim that. Like I said, I rather trim after. Oh. Even if it's not equal, I'm not worried if it's equal, because really it don't have to be equal. Now I'm going to go ahead. Put that right here. Et voila. How simple that was. And then I got the happy birthday right here. Happy birthday. Happy Easter. And I'm going to go ahead and do that inside. And I'm going to do that in yellow. I'm going to put my happy Easter right here. Et voila. So it's simple. See? It's just blend softly at the bottom and then darker. And see? All the same. This one I didn't put. Oh, one thing I didn't do. I did, like for the nails, I use my early espresso markers. And, oh, really I shouldn't have it there. Right here. Here we go. I shouldn't have it at the top. I don't know what I was thinking because I was talking, right? So here it is. And I get one more because I had 3, right? So, very, very, very simple. This get cut off there. So do you like this? I think it's very beautiful Easter. Okay, now let's remove this. And now we're going to do another one without the clouds. So I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and we're going to do our mountain or first. Okay, I did a card not long ago, something like that. But we're going to change that a little bit, okay? So don't get attached too much at that. We're going to crank it up a notch, okay? So let me grab another scrappy paper here. And what you're going to do is just give yourself some dimension up and down like the mountains, okay? Okay, that should do it. Now I'm going to come right here. And we're going to go with black. And the black's going to be my Memento Black. You know what? I did expect my stamp set to be retired. It seemed that they don't keep stuff long anymore. So, like I said, for me, it's going to stay in my room. I love that set. I love the grading. And I think it's going to be a classic. So now I'm going to go ahead and do some of my mountains here. And you know what? I want more up and down. Let me here we go. Okay, this one I really want that dark the black really to get black. So see, I'm going very heavy, okay? Yeah, I did the sunrise in the middle, but it was not like with the cross. I think the cross just adds so much. I don't like the way I cut this, but we're going to make it work. Here we go. Okay, so the front going to be darker and more the back's going to be lighter, okay? Like when you look through. Here we go. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. I just have to have patience. Huh. When they passed the patient around, I was not there that day. I missed that thing. Oops. Okay, now this one don't seem to. Okay, let's do this here. Here we go. And it was a card that Ruth sent me. I did something to that, the sunrise in the mountain or whatever, just a couple weeks ago. Ruth had sent me that. So that looked a lot like your card, Ruth. Now I'm going to go this way. Okay, that should be it here, okay? Yeah, that looked a lot like your card, Ruth, that I did not long ago too. But this time we're going to put our sunrise in it. Et voila. See, every one of these cards that you're going to do going to look very different just because, you know, the way you're going to cut your paper, the way you're going to add your ink and so on. Et voila. See? It really looked like that mountains, whatever. Okay, so now, like I said, we're going to crank it up a notch. So, I got a circle here that measure, I don't know. Don't sweat over the circle, okay? This one, it's 1.5. So, 1.5 or 2, no. 1.5, 1.25 would be good. See, I'm going to put the sun more on the, not right in the center this time. The sun's going to be more on the, what you may call it, let me think, the left. Now we're going to start again with So Saffron. Just going to take my inky rag here, just wipe, make sure that ink is dry, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and sponge some yellow. And this is So Saffron, if you're wondering, okay? So Saffron. Okay, so if you want to do like the one that I did over here, you wouldn't do the circle, okay? So it would be pretty much sponge like we just did. But like I said, this one we're going to crank it up a notch. Okay, so now we get the yellow. We're going to go ahead with Fleur de Flamingo. I'm going to keep the same color that I did the other one. So now I'm going to go with Fleur de Flamingo. Now I'm going to go ahead with, now I'm switching to Melon Mambo. That's pretty good. Now we're going to bring our crushed curry. I think it's crushed curry, right? Yep, crushed curry. And we're going to go on top of this. You want to keep lighter at the bottom. I went very heavy at the top. We're going to fix that here. So I know some of you would say, oh, I screwed that up. No, it's not screwed up. You're just going to add a little bit more ink. And when it dries too, it's going to blend a bit when it dries. So don't worry about that. So the cross is going to cover some of the blood that I got there. And see, it's just add even more character. Remember, a sky, it's not smooth painting. They didn't took a roller to go paint that sky. So now we're going to leave that there. I need to add more Fleur de Flamingo. So I got Fleur de Flamingo, not Melon Mambo. I want to keep lighter, so it's Fleur de Flamingo, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead with So Saffron. Okay, now we're going to remove this, but we're going to add more color there. I don't want that white. I want to blend that more, but then I want it to have the circle around. I got some nasty stuff there I need to get rid of. My hands, something was dirty. So this is a mono sand eraser. It's just good for like if you get dots like this. It wouldn't take a big chunk of ink, but when you get just little, here we go. That's perfect. Still a little bit, but you don't want to rub too much and get a hole in your paper, okay? Okay, now take your So Saffron and go inside the sun. See, I don't want that circle there. That's a no-no, but it's going to get covered, so don't worry about that. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of the pink and put that there too. So it's like that sun, you know, you get that glare to it. That's where I erase, but don't worry, it's going to get all fixed in a minute. Now we're going to take the sun rays. Well, that's like the raindrop that I used earlier. Here it is. Now we're going to cover that bag. If I can find, what did I do with my circle? Well, if it would have been a circle, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. So I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to go with my So Saffron again. Et voila. Then if I would have my circle, I don't know where I flipped it. I really don't know. Here we go. So now you barely see the ray, but you see them. Now we're going to do our greeting. We're going to use the same greeting. Like I said, I think this is the amazing greeting. This time we're going to use black because we got black there. Smack that right here. Et voila. Okay, see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can, and that's drive me insane. So I need to cover that. See the circle in the mountain? Well, that don't make sense, right? That don't happen that way. So let me fix that baby. Haha. See, when it's away, it's away. When it's a will, it's away. Boom. All fixed. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our cross that I got. I think it's safe now that I can close some of this here. So maybe I'm going to be able to see what the heck am I doing. Okay. So here it is, my cross. We're going to put that together with, where is, right here. Like so. We're going to use our marker, do one of the nails there, one of the nail there, and here. And then we're going to take our crinkle, this is, yeah, seam binding, crinkle seam binding. Here we go. We're going to put glue dot in the center. You know what? I thought it would take longer to do 2 cards. My goodness, that's not bad at all. Now let's turn this around. There and there. And then we're going to twist that again. A little bit of twisting here. You know what, Kelly? You finish your Easter card. You know what? Easter going to come back next year. So you can do some while it's fresh in your mind and save them for next year. Nothing wrong to be ahead, right? Oops. Here we go. Now we're gonna, now I can trim that though. Here. Make sure I don't trim the darn cross. Almost cut the paper, silly me. Okay, let's take some dimensional. Oh, the dimensional is going up. Is it 50 cents or 25 cents? Something like that. They're going up. So dimensional, the regular one and the mini one are going up May 2nd. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to head that right here. I like it cockeye a little bit. Here we go. Now that one's going to be mounted on basic black. To white. And like so. And then this. See, it was not bad at all. And see the difference? I mean, I use all the same color. But this one, you know, I went heavy on that crushed curry. So it's more orange at the top. Okay. And then I'm going to use my, where is my Happy Easter one? No. It's over here. Yeah, I got a little bit of a mess here, but that's all good. Let's open this up. Put Happy Easter right there. And I think that's it. So now here it is without the clouds. So it looked more like the meadow and see, I mean, more like the mountain. See, very different compared to this one. So it doesn't matter. This is where I trim. It doesn't matter how many you're going to do. It won't be the same, right? So that's those one. And then here is this one. How about that? Before we forget, though, almost forgot, let me grab this. The winner of last week, it's Leanne Wilcock. Leanne will call. Go to my blog at frenchiestamps.com and you're going to see contact me at the top. Contact me, send me your address, and I'm going to send this a bright card to you. So I always announce the winner the following week, okay? So whoever leave a comment, that's how I pick. So I hope this inspire you to do some Christmas card. Oh, it starts to get dark out there. And then again, the stamp set after the storm, if you don't have it, it's retiring. And not only it's retiring, it's already low inventory. So below in the description, you get the link of the color that I use for tonight. Okay, so you get that link. And then below that, you get the link to go to my blog, and you're going to see all the product that it's retiring. You get the download. You can click there. And right at the bottom, scroll all the way down at the bottom. And there I share the product that it's marked down 50%, 40%, and 20%. But know that this is while supplies last. So if you look at the list tonight and you say, okay, I'm going to place my order tomorrow, some stuff can be sold out right away. Because Just Jade, the re-anchor, we know it's sold out. We know the Hug stamp set, it's sold out. The branch and the bird, I named quite a few at the beginning. So it is quite, oh my goodness, I'm looking at my bangs here. It's quite a few that it's retiring already, and we just announced that yesterday. So that's it for tonight, and next week I'm gonna have a special guest in this room, so I hope you're gonna join us. I say us because it won't be just me. Next week, same time, same place, right here, 6 p.m. Mountain Time on YouTube now for Create on the Fly. And it will be a Create on the Fly next week. I get no idea what I'm going to use. So that is it, my friend. Have a lovely day. Stay safe and have a great weekend. Bye-bye for now.